Hello friends and family, today's topic is still laying off. Let's rant.
Why are you firing me? What the fuck do I do?
Rest in peace to Party City, as they announced today they are completely shutting down. In a call with the CEO today, he announced that Party City is officially closing down in America and that every one of its employees had their last day of work today. Just 5 days before Christmas, this guy hops on a Zoom call and tells everybody that they are fired starting today. Now, this does not affect any of the Party Cities in Canada, but that's because those are owned by a separate company called Canadian Tire Group. Out of the 750 stores that Party City has across the world, the Canada ones are only 69 of them. And this is what Party City looked like just this past Halloween. Everybody lining up to get their Halloween costumes that are just not going to get them anymore. And that is leaving room for Spirit Halloween, who usually just pops up for a month before Halloween, to come in and take all of Party City's business. On top of that, this is following the same trend as Big Lots, which is also shutting down after being in business for 40 years. And besides Party City having to close, which is sad, the fact that all of these employees, which are tens of thousands, were told 5 days before Christmas, all of a sudden that today is their last day, is absolutely heartbreaking.
Okay, hey y'all. I know it's been a minute for Hot Tea with Tiff, but as I told y'all when I started this job, it's been so stressful. So much going on, and I took the time this weekend to spend time with my family because I just wasn't feeling it. And on Friday, I was advised that my position will be ending at the end of June. I work for the San Francisco County City and County Public Health Department, specifically for the tuberculosis unit. And Donald Trump made a vow to cut that when he came in office on January. So I knew that it would be cut, but I didn't think it would be cut that much, especially within San Francisco, because tuberculosis cases are on the rise across the country. But he doesn't care. 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 He gives zero fucks about people's health. He's starting a war with Russia, and he doesn't care about public health. I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for y'all lives. I'm scared for everybody else's life in this country. I need y'all to keep your head on a swivel. I need y'all to protect your peace. I've been stressed out, but I do feel like the Lord is going to bless me. You know, I do have opportunities within the same county and other counties within California that I will hopefully get a job prior to the end of June. Like I said, my last day is probably going to be the June 27th, I think, or June 28th. But I'll be all right. So I'm going to do a vlog every day of how I feel coming to work on my last 30 days. And today I feel real shitty. I didn't want to get up out the bed. I did come to work late. And then upon me moving my car, which I have to do all the time in San Francisco, I stepped in some shit. So now I'm sitting in, I don't know if it's human or dog. I don't know. Because that's how it is. I don't know what it is. So now I'm sitting in my car. I was just about to move my car to another location. Now I have to go get some water to put on my damn shoes. And then find a park. So yeah, this is day one of the next 30 days of me leaving my public health department job and being laid off. And I'm going to keep a vlog, and I will post every single day, because most of the videos we've seen, people have just posted like, oh, I've been laid off. That's it. I do appreciate the fact that they gave me a 35-day notice of me being laid off, and I will get my vacation and all that before I leave. And I do have a vacation planned for my birthday, and I'm still taking it. Yes, I am. And when I get back, I will have literally 3 or 4 days before my last day of work. But I am taking that vacation, and I am getting paid for it, and I will cash out the rest of my vacation unless I move to a different department within the county. So yeah, let's go. Day 1. So excited.
TikTok, they steady laying off people. Laying off people in the red states, laying off people in the blue states. In Indiana, they laying off 200 people at the IB Tech. You know Indiana is a Republican state. I'm just wondering, have y'all learned y'all lesson? You know, he don't care who it is. Everybody losing their jobs, okay? That's why I voted the way I voted. You know, they laying off so many people. So many people are losing their job unnecessarily. You know, just for no reason laying off people. Food prices still high. Same old stuff. You know, it's just a dang old mess. Y'all said y'all voted because food prices are high. And he has done nothing. I mean, nothing to improve the economy. Nothing at all.
Point blank, just have 2 jobs just in case. What do you think?
The State Department is firing like 1,300 people today. You got to have a plan B. So if you think your job is secure and it's not going anywhere, look, I don't want anybody to lose their job, but you have to have a plan B. 1,300 people. 1,300 people that I would think thought that they had job security because, you know, they work for the government. Have a plan B. Have a plan B, C, and D.
If it's one thing I hate is when companies do layoffs and shit right before the holiday season. Because how terrible do you have to be to do that? Like, y'all are really sick for that. I genuinely feel bad for the people that's about to get laid off from Party City, but I quite frankly also understand why they're about to close down, because honestly, who really still shops at Party City? If you really keeping it a buck. The last time I shopped at Party City was years ago, and I feel like the only time I really stepped into Party City was to get those foil number balloons. And not for nothing, these days everybody goes to Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree has those balloons for like $1.99. Like, they're the cheapest and best alternative. And I feel like everything in Party City is literally expensive. So I think that's why they're shutting down. Sorry to say. I genuinely feel bad for the people that was laid off, because not for nothing, not only is the holiday season, but the streets is saying that they also are not getting severance. What the hell? Time after time, we would see that companies just do not care. And Party City doing mass layoffs is an example. Like, it's like Christmas is literally 4 days away. Like, we're about to go into the new year, and half of these people are not going to have jobs. And they did not get any warning or nothing like that. And the market is shit. The market is terrible. It's a lot of people who still don't even have jobs. So it's just like, yeah, it's tough out here for everybody. And this is why I do not judge how people make their money, because you have to literally get it how you get it these days. Like, however you get your money, get that money. It's one thing to lose your job, but I think it's absolutely heinous to lose your job before the holiday season. So my heart goes out to anybody who's been laid off during this time. I'm so sorry.
See, this is why we need community news here in Chicago. If you don't know, one of the largest LGBT nonprofits in the Midwest just laid off 43 workers after 2 years ago laying off 61 workers. That's 103 workers, 104 workers, over 100 workers in the last 2 years who have lost their jobs working in aging services, mental health services, and case management. Now, for me, a person living with HIV, I need to know if my case manager is fired or under-supported or anything, because that is how I'm accessing my care. My ADAP applications get done through case management, and I just want to know, what are we doing? Not enough people in the city of Chicago from community who are big are talking about this, but it needs to be talked about.
Crazy times we are living in. Thank you for watching, and tell me what you think until next video.